everyone. Good morning. Wow, it is so wonderful to see everybody. Everybody from the Prairie Circle UU congregation, everybody from the Tree of Life UU congregation, the guests that we have today from friends and family that have joined us. What a great morning. Just a beautiful, crisp winter morning. For those who are not familiar with our Sunday services, we do have off to the side this area that's called Creativity Cafe for folks who like to doodle or draw or have a space to do artwork while you listen. It's not only for children, for people of all ages. And today's service is a joyful, music-filled service. So I want to jump right into it, but before we begin, want to make sure that we all take the time to silence our electronic devices so our phones don't go off in the middle of the bell choir. My name's Chaplain Dave, Chaplain Dave Becker. I use he, his pronouns. It's my privilege and honor to be the minister for both the Prairie Circle and the Tree of Life congregation. Silence, silence those electric devices. Oh, it's the choir directors? That was just for demonstration purposes. So with that aside, welcome, and we're going to turn things over to our bell choir.
Morning, my name is Jesse Bowen, and I'm going to be your worship leader this morning. And here are today's announcements. First of all, and maybe most importantly, today's coffee and treats have been provided by the choir and by Carol Chickatasto, so please stay after the service for coffee and conversation. Another slightly unusual announcement, please be aware that there are some spam emails going around. They appear to be coming from Chaplain Dave. They are not from Chaplain Dave. You can recognize them because there may be the word incentives in the subject line, and it's asking you to send in gift cards. Chaplain Dave will not ask you to send in gift cards. So if you come across those emails, please ignore them, delete them. Yes, be aware. Thank you, Prairie Circle UUC. Your response to the plea for egg cartons has been overwhelming. And as a result, we don't need any more at the current time. There will be an announcement if more are going to be needed, but thank you. Many thanks also to our cookie bakers, our Christmas rummage donators, and all the helpful elves who made our Cookie Walk fundraiser a great success. We raised over $2,000. 10% of that amount is going to our homeless support ministry, Compassion for Campers. And bakers, please check the kitchen for your containers. Any that are left will be recycled or disposed of. Join us here at Christmas, at Tree of Life, Christmas Eve for a celebration with Chaplain Dave at 7:15 p.m. or join Prairie Circle UUC at 4:15 p.m. So Chaplain Dave is going to be very busy that day. Come celebrate the mystery and miracle of the season through carols, music, poetry, song, and community. This service is a perfect time for new visitors and guests who wish to be with open-hearted people. So be sure to invite your family and friends. Next Sunday's service here at Tree of Life will be completely online. That'll give our tech team a break, much-deserved break over the holiday. So join us online only next Sunday at 10:45 a.m. And the service is titled Sharing Presence, Embracing the Future. The link to the service can be found on our website or our newsletter in the normal places. Plus, you can even stay in your pajamas. Celebrate New Year's Eve at Tree of Life on December 31st. We'll gather for a night of music and games before we ring in the new year. The event starts at 4 p.m. with a midnight ball drop at 6 p.m., which is midnight London time, then closes at 6:30 p.m. This year's theme is Decades. We encourage you to dress as a character from your favorite decade. Bring a small bite appetizer or dessert to share. We'll have punch and sparkling grape apple juice available. We'll also have wine, champagne, and beer that will be available at the bar for a cash donation. Children are welcome, although no child care is provided. If you are interested in this event, please RSVP to Laura Cantelli. The email address is on the screen. It's fairly small, but it's lora.cantelli, C-A-N-T-E-L-E, @gmail.com. There will be group volunteer opportunities with UU's We Show Up in January and February. Volunteer alongside others from both Tree of Life and Prairie Circle. Look in the respective newsletters for details on how you can help either Home of the Sparrow or Bernie's Book Bank. If you're in need of a t-shirt, see Judy Stetner in the choir after the service today. And finally, we want to get to know you and answer your questions. If you're new here, we hope you will fill out the visitor online card that should appear in the chat or the green visitor card that you were handed by a greeter. We invite you to join us after the service for conversation. We're a friendly bunch, and we welcome a chance to get to know you. We welcome all who have joined us this morning, and so begin our service. We acknowledge this morning that the land on which Tree of Life Unitarian Universalist congregation stands is the unceded territory of the Peoria, Potawatomi, Miami, Oceti Sakowing, Ho-Chunk, and Kickapoo peoples. Today, our meeting place in Illinois is still home to many indigenous people. We are grateful to have the opportunity to gather on this land.
Our opening reading is Meditation on Winter Celebrations by Elizabeth Strong. We are in the midst of the season of celebration, celebrations of the birth of new hope, celebrations of the Festival of Lights, celebrations of the triumph of freedom. The darkness of the year is lifting and the time of light grows longer. We have gathered with an anticipation of hope for peace on earth and in our homes. We have gathered in this season of celebrations seeking comfort to soften the pain and the losses in our lives that we have suffered in the fast retreating year. We have gathered to worship joyfully within this season of celebrations with the tenderness and love of family and friends around us. Let us be embraced by the strength and power of this sacred space that we each bring as we create this beloved community. Let joy and sorrow join in the fullness of our living. Let the power and strength we embody join us together as we move through the seasons of celebration into a new year with a new vision of hope for peace on earth. Come, let us worship together.
We'll now light our chalice. If you have a chalice at home, you're invited to do the same, and Chaplain Dave will read our chalice lighting words.
O light of life, be kindled again in our hearts as we meet together this morning to celebrate the joy of human community, seeking a wholeness that extends beyond ourselves. And now we'll join together in singing the hymn 221 in the gray hymnal, Light One Candle. Will be led on the piano by Sherry Richards. The words will be on the screen, but if you'd like to follow along in the hymnal, it's 221. Please rise as you're willing and able.
Children with faces anointed in God.
Please join now in recalling the mission statement for Tree of Life, our host congregation today. At Tree of Life, UUC, we nurture a community that welcomes diversity, supports the spiritual growth of its members, and acts to create a more just society.
This next reading is from the author Robert Fulghum, and that name sounds familiar. He's the author of many books, including All I Really Needed to Know I Learned in Kindergarten. And this is called Christmas in the Bathroom. When Sam was 3 years old, he attended the Little School of Seattle, which met in the basement of a church, and kept its general supplies in the foyer of the women's restroom. Sam discovered this treasure trove one morning late in November. Therein was a king-sized canister full of red glitter. Yes. Upside down over his head, all over the restroom, and down the hall and around the corner and into the director's office. But before anyone could mutter, "Oh my God, what a mess," Sam, 3, sang out, hands in the air, laughter on his face, "You know what? You know what? There's Christmas in the bathroom." There's Christmas in the bathroom, and therein lies the message. Beauty, so said the ancients, is in the eye of the beholder, and Christmas is and ever will be found where it's looked for. Most often close by, most always very underfoot, hidden away in the cupboards of our lives, waiting to be rediscovered in a rebirth of wonder, waiting to be dumped over our hard heads like blessing oil, waiting to be scattered like red glitter on the walls and the hallways of dark December. Christmas will be found in closeted memories, visions, hopes, fears, half-forgotten songs, and muddled stories of a child long ago, and in the story of a child named Sam. Christmas will be found even in bathrooms.
Don't want a lot for Christmas.
Thank you, choir, for that inspiring anthem. Each week as we worship, we welcome the offerings that support our community. Many of us have already given electronically. Still, we set aside this time for our spiritual practice of gratitude. If you're new to Tree of Life, please this opportunity pass you by. Your presence here is your gift to us. For those of you joining us online, you may make your offering in one of three ways that are shown on your screen or posted in the chat. We thank you for these gifts and for all the gifts that you bring.
Now is the moment of magic, when the whole round earth turns again toward the sun. And here's a blessing. The days will be longer and brighter now, even before the winter settles in to chill us. Now is the moment of magic, when people broken down and beaten, with nothing but misery and candles and their own clear voices, kindle tiny lights and whisper secret music. And here's a blessing. The dark universe is suddenly illuminated by the lights of the menorah, suddenly ablaze with the lights of the Kinara, and the whole world is glad and loud with winter singing. Now is the moment of magic, when an eastern star beckons the ignorant toward an unknown goal. I'm sorry, got caught in my throat. Now is the moment of magic, when an eastern star beckons the Magi towards an unknown goal. And here's a blessing. They find nothing in the end but an ordinary baby, born at midnight, born in poverty, and the baby's cry like bells ringing makes people wonder as they wander through their lives what human love really looks like, sounds like, and feels like. Now is the moment of magic, and here's a blessing. We already possess all the gifts we need. We've already received our presents, a heart full of music and light, the ability to hold each other tight in love and build true peace on earth. Let us take time to hold in our hearts the joys that lift us up and the sorrows that we carry. Today I'm going to take 3 stones and set them in the water, each stone representing a joy in our lives. As I set each stone in the water, silently reflect on a joy that you hold in your life. I'm going to set an additional 3 stones in the water, and as I do so, reflect on a sorrow or concern that you may need help carrying. Just as each stone creates ripples in the water, we are reminded that what affects one life ripples out and touches us all. We are each and all connected. When we share our joys, they are amplified. When we share our sorrows, our burden is lightened. Let us honor the joys and sorrows in our lives as we breathe slowly together. Breathe in slowly. If you'd like to, you can close your eyes. Whatever helps you center yourself and your body in this time, in this space, and in this community. As we breathe in love and breathe out peace. I share one more reading, a reading about hope. It's called Hope Rises. It's by John Burens and Rebecca Ann Parker. Hope rises. It rises from the heart of life, here and now, beating with joy and sorrow. Hope longs. It longs for good to be affirmed, for justice and love to prevail, for suffering to be alleviated, and for life to flourish in peace. Hope remembers. It remembers the dreams of those who've gone before and reaches for connection with them across the boundary of death. Hope acts. It acts to bless, to protest, and to repair. When you're ready, please rise as you're willing and able. We'll be singing number 235 from our hymnals, Deck the Halls.
Day
On the back of your program and up on the screen, you can see the names of all of our different musicians that contributed to today's service. I've said before, and I'll say again, that ministry is larger than the minister, that we are a community of ministers. And the gift of music ministry is a special, special ministry. I'm so glad to be here this day. I also want to acknowledge our greeters today, Freddie, Mary Kuhn, and Dave Bates, our ushers, Andy Myers and Jennifer Sieblick. Can't do anything without them. Our tech team. And I'm not going to read off all 50 names that are up on that screen, but I would like to just ask sections to rise as I call you out, right? So if we could have the sopranos all rise for a moment. If we could give them a hand. Thank you so much. Our altos. Our tenors. Our baritones. If we can please show some applause and appreciation for Sherry Richards for our Beth Hoover, who's our choir director. And then, of course, our woodwinds. Some may be out in the... And I know some of our bell choir folks are now out here as well, but if we can have the Prairie Circle Bell Choir. Thank you. The Tree of Life Bell Choir, and this is the first year with the Tree of Life having a bell choir. Joyce, our bell choir director. And then just one more round of applause for everybody.
I'll now extinguish our chalice. If you have a chalice or flame at home, you may do the same. We extinguish this flame of communal worship and now carry its light within us. Thank you, everyone, for joining us today. This concludes our service, but you're invited to join us out in the social room for coffee, treats, and conversation. Thanks.